Yo, hello. How's it going? Hey, Cameron. You play this live stream in 8 o'clock in your end? I mean, yeah, I do. I'm sorry, that's just how it goes. This is around the best time for me to play games. I have like other things to do during the daytime. I'm generally a nighttime streamer, a nighttime player. I do my gaming in the nighttime. Hold on, give me 1 second. There's a couple of videos that I missed out on that I should have watched last stream. I watched the Lucia stuff, but I completely forgot to watch the Orphe stuff that came out a few weeks ago. So I just want to get that out of the way, and then I'll get to playing the game and do Lucia's new agent mission. Hold on, let me close this and prepare the 2 videos. Put it in 1080p. I'll switch the overlays in just a second. There we go. All right. Okay, I think I'm about ready. But good morning, good morning, good evening, good night, good whatever time zone you're from. How's it going? For the VOD watchers watching later, I multi-stream, in case you didn't know that already. I'm on both YouTube and Twitch. I juggle 2 chats at the same time. If you hear or see me talk to anybody and you don't see them in chat, they're probably on the other platform. Again, I juggle 2 chats, 2 streams. Let me take a look at these 2 videos before I get to playing the game. This is the Orphe and Magus character demo that I missed out on. I forgot to watch this. Hopefully the audio is fine on the stream. What is she doing to her tail?
Orphe. Orphe! It's not your captain's job to drag you out of bed.
Yes, Captain!
Pick up the pace. If you can't take the ethereals down, you better outrun them. Got it?
Huh?
A real soldier understands self-discipline.
How does that work?
Hands steady.
Her tail is her gun and her captain.
Ethereals are sworn enemies.
Right.
Fast, precise, and lethal. Hold nothing back.
So, Captain, when do I get to fight for real?
Lucia would
Sooner or later.
disagree.
Captain, Orphe, there's trouble in the Lemnian Hollow. Better send backup.
Hey, Jarlax, how's it going?
Orphe!
And a laser gun. She gonna make it in time? She has 2 choices. Who does she save?
I spotted a high-risk target. Captain, what's your...
Damn these ethereals.
The tail is choosing for her.
Fleshy monsters.
She said, hell nah, screw the citizens. She's on a rampage.
All ethereals wiped out.
We didn't really
Every
get this in
citizen's
the
been
story of the
evacuated.
game. With Magus getting out of control. Well, kinda, she did.
Sorry, Orphe. As commander, I should keep my cool.
It's okay, Captain.
What about the
I know you
people?
meant to say tactical strategy suppression 4.
Stay by my side, Orphe. If I'm on my own, I can't do anything.
I'm right here, Captain.
Don't think she has a choice. You're literally attached to each other, right? You are her tail. She can't separate from you. You're off all this week. Oh, hell yeah. Make use of that. Have as much fun as you can during your vacation or your sick leave or whatever. Let's see. I haven't seen the EP either. Is this more music? It's probably more music. Damn. Who is singing this? Oh, wow, that drop. Freaking Seed. This is the kind of music that we're missing in season 2. It's like season 1 music. The Fast and the Furious. I'm gonna definitely add this to my playlist. Too bad this character is nowhere near as badass as, you know, these videos or music videos are putting them out to be. All of it is just Magus. Magus is the cool character here. Orphe is like the weird, stumbly, clumsy character. Yeah, why couldn't she be this cool? Okay. All right. That was really nice. I love that. That was great. How long have they been doing these music videos? They haven't done a whole lot of them. They've done some of them in season 1, but they're starting to be a little more consistent with these music videos. I remember some of them for like Bernice and Astra Yao, but ever since season 2 started, they've started ramping them up a bit. I don't even remember if Yi Xuan had an EP or a song. She probably did, and I just don't remember. Okay, these were cool. It was really nice. I ended up skipping Orphe, though, because I wanted to pull the characters in 2.3 instead. Let me switch over to the game. There we go. Oop, there we go, and audio. We have audio. Close that, and we're good. It's gonna be a short stream tonight. I'm only focusing on the Lucia agent story mission. No idea how long that's gonna be, but I suspect around 3 hours because that's typically how long they are now. How do I bring that up? Oh, probably through here. The inverted night lantern. Is it me or is the audio a little low? Nope, everything's maxed out. We'll see how it plays in the mission. I've been doing the When Dreams Remain Unfinished event little by little off stream because the gameplay isn't super exciting, and overall the whole event is not super exciting to stream. So I've just been doing 1 or 2 missions every day with this one. It's just a lot of like turn-based combat. You move one unit and then the enemy takes their turn and then it's your turn. It's like, I love my turn-based RPGs, but the way this event does it is like very bare bones. Tales of the Dreamless. Belle, Lucia says she needs to see you, but considering what I know of her, it's a bit too early for her to be dropping by, right? Alrighty, I'll stay up late tonight. You two shouldn't stay up too late. Our seniors are all dedicated to their training, so you should maintain a regular schedule too. Sleep early and wake early. I can tell you're not really listening. Just be careful out there, and remember you can always come to me if anything happens. Sure enough, before long, someone came knocking on the room's window. At this hour, it could only be the night owl.
Hell, I knew you'd still be up.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, this is still early for me. I'm quite the night owl. Perfect. Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is... lately,
Oh, my bad.
my ethereal research has been like a Tarask mixer trying to get through the old metro tunnel in Cretan Hollow. Completely stuck.
I accidentally clicked through that. Did I skip anything? Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour, I was hoping you could help me with something. Gotcha.
Whoa, that's rough. How are things going before you hit the bottleneck? It was... going pretty well, I guess. I had this plan to turn our lawn into pedal sofas for hollow camping.
Into what?
And I tried to figure out how the traffic lights on Fawn worked. Oh, do you happen to know if you tie both ends of a Spectre's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating?
Recently, I learned that Lucia comes from a clan. A clan or a tribe or something. I don't know exactly where she's from.
Wait, Lucia, where are all these research ideas even coming from?
And her clan is not used to technology either. She was talking about, like, I found this out during her hangout events.
What do you mean, where? From the Hollows, of course. Just walk on in, run into a couple of ethereals, and boom! Research inspiration! But I'll admit, these ordinary inspirations are just not enough. The inspirations are not enough? Or should I be asking, what about the other ideas you had before? Roxy, could it be you haven't read any of my posts on Spook Shack?
Oh no, you haven't read my Instagram? My Instagram posts?
I guess the titles of my posts
Facebook
haven't
posts?
been catchy enough. If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the fiery serpent, then no matter how many times I write about blast crawlers, people are just gonna get bored and lose their interest in the forum.
That's why you gotta title your posts with, "You won't believe this happened." You gotta be as vague as possible.
And when that happens, where can I find leads on the night horror? What's a night horror? Some rare ethereal you're interested in? Well, it's kind of a long story. For now, think of it as an ethereal. An ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them.
That's creepy.
Wait,
That's super creepy.
Roxy, do you think ethereals can communicate with humans?
I have never met one.
What?
Don't tell me you want to talk to ethereals so you can lounge on our lawn pedal sofas while taking a break in the hollow.
I know what you mean, Proxy. Normally, I'd say this is just baseless speculation and leave it at that. But right now, I've got the perfect research subject in mind. Let's head out now. Before diving into the hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy.
At Fluffy? Fluffy?
Why are we going to Fluffy of all places?
Fluffy is a place?
Oh, I'm going to buy a toy.
What? A toy? Did you get a pet?
Not yet, actually. But I know Chestnut's gonna be the goodest pup.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to win over a puppy with treats and toys.
It's not a real puppy.
Yes!
Wait, if you're getting the toy now, then are you planning to take it into the hollow?
She's talking about an ethereal. She wants an ethereal as a pet. Oh, this is Fluffy.
Hey there! Welcome in! Looking for something special today? If I want a little doggy to come up to me on her own, what should I get? Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That's all it takes to win a puppy's heart.
But what about an ethereal puppy?
It's true!
Kindness, patience, and passion, huh? Sounds like something no pup could resist. I'm sold.
No. I'm not saying I don't believe it. It's just... Chestnut's a very particular little pup. I understand.
Do you?
I've met lots of special needs pups. Some were abandoned, some have been on their own since they were born. If you want to gain their trust, it will take a longer time.
I think Karen here is misunderstanding
Let
something.
me think. What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies! I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it.
Karen leans in for a sniff as she introduces the treats. Achoo!
Sorry, the smell got me. That's okay. But, I don't think Chestnut would like this. Chestnut is, a bit of a picky eater. I see. Then maybe you want to give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing. Our kitties and puppies go nuts for it. This looks great. But is it sturdy enough? I'm afraid not. It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so I wouldn't call it sturdy. It should work for smaller dogs, though. Chestnut's a big girl, with a big girl attitude. Oh, that might not work then. Let me think. Oh, if you don't mind something a little old school, we do have another toy for bigger pups. It's actually more of a pillow. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused with a calming scent to help soothe anxious pups. People can't really smell it, but dogs usually like it a lot. Oh, this is adorable! Though, I'm not sure if Chestnut
The
would care
person
much
over
about
here?
the scent with her sense of smell.
I don't know. But the dialogue will tell you, immediately. Apparently this person is a she.
So Chestnut is a big, picky, grumpy puppy with a weak sense of smell? That sounds kinda weird.
What's weird about that? Every puppy's different. Chestnut's just got her own little quirks.
Unless you're talking about the ethereal, in which case I have no idea. I don't know how you're supposed to identify the ethereal.
I'll take this one, please.
What is... Oh, it's a cushion. In the shape of a meat stick. It's a drumstick.
You got it. Hope it helps you bond with that special little pup of yours. Oh, it definitely will.
Lucia takes the cushion Karen recommended, then rushes off toward the hollow. Better catch up quick. You met Lucia's dog? I'm about to meet Lucia's dog right now. We got Lucia and Yidhari. Who
This
do I
weather's
include
perfect for a
as the
little
third
exploring.
team member? Lucia, Yidhari, and... Well, let me see her skills. Rupture or stun. And Yidhari... Stun or support. I can probably put in a stun character, but... Not so sure. How's her menu animations? We can't pull her yet. We have to wait a couple of weeks. Those tentacles flop around. They make weird noises. Weird sus noises. Jeez. I can hear, like, the motion of everything. I can hear everything move. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. What am I doing? Right, characters.
My dream seems to have become a reality.
You want to test my hammer?
She needs same attribute or faction or rupture. Hey, perfect. Yeah, we can put in Kalera
Hey, don't look down on me.
as a third character. A lot of wobbling. A lot of tentacles. A lot of yeah.
Let me think. All right, let's head that way.
Things that lead to, you know, yabai things.
Help! Help!
Huh? Isn't that strange? This place was nice and quiet last time I was here.
By nice and quiet, you mean there weren't as many ethereals back then?
Not exactly. But the ethereals here were always pretty chill. They hardly ever gather like this.
Ethereals? Chill?
Ethereal's being chill.
Goodness, you guys are here. I was this close to being killed. That sneaky little hottie totally set me up.
Hey, Courting. Moramins is down for maintenance. What do I do? Play another game. Or, I don't know. Surely there's something you can think of.
Huh? Which hottie are you talking about? Among the pack of ethereals that surrounded you, I didn't see any.
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller hottie, just about waist high. That one right there. It lured me all the way here and got me ambushed by all those ethereals.
Never heard of anything like that before. An ethereal pulling tricks on people? How did it trick you?
It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase it, you know?
I don't know. I feel like ethereals would just go straight for the kill.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
It's not that weird. You young folks shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be.
No, I mean, you are pretty weird, mister. In the Hollow, most people run away from ethereals.
Well, yeah, why
That
would you
little
chase
hot
it?
tea from earlier, if you want to dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler. Why did you even chase it?
This guy is sus.
I didn't chase it. Look, I was minding my own business in the Hollow, and that hottie ran at me out of the blue, with a whole pack of ethereals behind it to ambush me.
Now that's interesting. I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals and Hollow Zero being able to command other ethereals. Maybe that little hot tea has what it takes to be the next Nineveh.
I don't get what you're on about. You run into ethereals in the Hollow, you eliminate them. That's just the way it is. Instead of taking down that ethereal, you're now blaming me? That is just absurd.
He's hiding something.
Whoa there. Chill out, mister. She literally saved your life earlier. She's just trying to understand what happened to you. Is that so wrong?
You!
Frustrated by the questions from Lucia that he couldn't answer, the investigator snaps and storms off.
Roxy, do you think I'm absurd too?
I would say you're weird, yeah, but you're like, you know, the funny kind of weird.
What do you mean? You've always been a little absurd, no? Just kidding. I've gotten used to your unique way of thinking. Ethereals are dangerous, sure, but that doesn't mean strangers are any safer, right?
I knew it! Hell, we're totally in sync! Like how Arimon and Spectre always find each other in the dark! Plus, that investigator earlier was quite the weird one. I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chestnut of hurting someone.
Wait, Chestnut? Who? You mean that little hot tea the investigator was talking about?
I knew it.
Yeah! Chestnut is a good girl. Ever since I met Chestnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to injured investigators so I could help them.
Ethereals are monsters that spawn from living things, right? Like, people can become ethereals. I'm not sure about animal-like ethereals, though. Maybe only animals can turn into animal ethereals?
This one time, right around here, my carrot stopped working. Chestnut just happened to stroll by and guided me out.
A hottie? Working as a rescue dog in the Hollow? Are you serious? And here I thought your ideas from earlier were wild.
That sounds crazy.
There's other reasons, of course, but I trust Chestnut. She's always been gentle and kind.
There's games other than Mormons? Yeah, sure there are. In fact, you played one of them. It's called Silksong. Courting.
What's strange is, the last few times I saw her, I kept feeling like someone was tagging her, tracking her. Just like that guy from earlier.
A kind and gentle ethereal? I need a second to process it. Those other reasons must be really important.
It's a long story. Let's talk about it when we get back. Ugh. And thanks to that weirdo earlier, I didn't even get the chance to give Chestnut the toy I picked out. Let's look around a bit more. Maybe she's still nearby. I think Chestnut went that way. Let's go take a look.
Is Chestnut going to attack me?
Ugh, don't worry.
I don't want to get attacked. What is this? Oh, they're bad.
Pretty cool, huh?
Relax. My aim is true.
Ooh. They're tag teaming me.
You've hit a dead end. Let's break the ice.
Just watch me. Get lost.
Racious?
little rewarding.
Leave it to me! My turn! Slumber in the mist.
Now, little cuties, crush them!
How are you still alive? Damn, these guys were
I
tanky.
know you're there!
Oh no.
You didn't hide your tail properly!
She actually understand that?
Of course! She always understood me. Aw, you don't like it?
This is a weird one because ethereals usually attack humans, not run away from them. Unless they're being threatened. I don't know. Is it just me, or is that bear girl got a different voice? Bear girl? What bear girl? There's a goat girl. There is a octopus girl. What bear? Although this is the closest Chestnut has ever gotten to me, it seems like she's not in the mood to play with me just yet. Should we head back? Shh, I haven't really processed it yet. Huh? Because of me or because of Chestnut? Yeah, but I think I know what you want to ask. Let's talk about it once we get out of here.
Leave it to me.
You leave the hollow with Lucia and return to Siloon Bay. What a shame. You mean about Chestnut?
Aw, Chestnut still wouldn't take my gift. Do you think that investigator spooked her? Maybe that's why she's being extra cautious today.
Yeah. By the way, how did you meet Chestnut?
Well,
Ethereal Petco.
it has something to do with the night horror legend from my tribe. Long story short, Chestnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream.
I think I remember you mentioning the night horror, but you never said it sent you a gift. Can you tell me more about it?
That seems really creepy.
You already know I'm one of the night watchers out on the fringes of New Eridu. We rest during the day, and we're active at night. The stories say that long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful ethereal. The battle lasted for days, and just before it fell, it released a final surge of power. Ever since then, it's haunted our dreams. Sometimes, when our people fall asleep at night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its call. Just before the ether consumes them, before they become ethereals, they regain clarity for just a fleeting moment. Over time, we've come to realize that the more people who fall asleep, the stronger it becomes.
So you don't fall asleep?
What a terrifying curse! Is there a way to break it?
No,
So maybe this is why she barely sleeps at all?
that's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, someone always stays awake to keep watch.
Oh.
The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals don't attack us. They see us like we're one of them.
The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals don't attack us. They see us like we're one of them.
And this staff? It's the only weapon left from when our ancestors fought the night horror. It lets me mimic ethereal abilities.
So these ethereals are acting differently because Lucia is around?
The chieftain said I was the most gifted of the younger generation. Or something like that. I'm still not sure what made him decide that. But he gave this staff to me.
Being seen as one of the ethereals and copying their moves. If all these weird powers are gifts from the night horror, Then what about Chestnut?
Chestnut's not attacking her. So,
Oh, Chestnut. It was a night not long ago. Granny was keeping watch for me. She was telling me stories of the night horror. How it's both feared and revered by our people. She even described the night horror she saw in her dreams. Just like everyone else said, a stunningly beautiful ethereal. Almost godlike.
ethereals and being beautiful?
That night, I dreamed of the night horror's gaze. It was looking at me. And in front of me, there was a little hottie. It looked tired, like it had been through a big fight. We stared at each other, like survivors meeting after a disaster, still cautious, still on edge. Not long after that dream, I met Chestnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either. And she treated the other outsiders kindly too. That's why I've always believed Chestnut is a gift. A little dog sent by the night horror.
Better hope that Chestnut doesn't get hunted down in the hollows.
So, the night horror was just being nice?
I don't know. But I think Chestnut is such a good girl. If we can get along, maybe the conflict we saw in the dreams won't come true after all. And what if the night horror is just like Chestnut? What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could finally come to an end. Sounds silly, doesn't it?
A little bit. My choices are not at all, and I know what you mean. They're basically the same choice.
Not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia. It's the Hollow. Who can say anything for sure?
Even among my own people, no one really believes me. Except for Ade and Granny.
Lucia glances out the window. The night sky is beginning to fade. Just a faint shimmer of dawn on the horizon. Can't believe it's already this late. Better make the most of it now. Right. Breakfast time is her, this is late for her. You gonna grab some breakfast though? Nope. I finally got away from home, and there's no one to tell me what to do. So it's time to stir up some trouble. Today I'm gonna pull an all-morninger. What? An all-morninger? What does that even mean? I guess, oh my god. Yeah, haven't you heard? Staying up early in the morning can really mess with your health. My head hurts reading that out loud. Staying up early in the morning can really mess with your health. Okay. I used to think that was just something only night watchers had to deal with. But later I found out that whether in the Outer Ring or Waifei Peninsula, everyone looked just as lost and lifeless in the morning. They probably haven't had their coffee, that's probably why. People sleeping standing up in the cable car, some stumbling into bamboo charging stations with their eyes barely open, others drifting into herbal tea shops asking for coffee. Clearly they're all taking damage from pulling those early morning hours. I think that's just how it is when you wake up. The different voice thing I met, the red hair girl. You met the red hair girl. Yuzuha? Are you talking about Yuzuha? Yuzuha has red hair. Actually, it's because they stayed up all night. That's probably what, yeah. Really? But they just need to get some sleep in the morning, like Grandma told me. Besides, I clearly remember, Belle, when you wake up early, you also... Wait. We're getting off track. It's actually about Chestnut. I heard that people often take morning walks with their pets along the beach at Siloon Bay. Should we check it out? I want to learn. How do others get animals to like them? You won't get any good data here because these are, you know, not ethereals. What are you looking for? What are you hoping to achieve here? Wow. Want to say hi to her? Hey there, little birdie. Chirp, chirp. So cute. It's rare to see a bird willing to perch so docilely? I don't know how to say that. On someone's shoulder. She's really friendly with people. If only my dog would rely on me like that. No, the one in your team, dumbass. What in my team? Oh my god, Kaleda! She's not a bear! She's a human being! And yes, they did change her voice. They changed her voice like months ago. That was a long time ago. There may be a chance she's just being lazy, not wanting to flap her own wings and just wants to use me as her personal ride. Chirp. The little bird pecks the man's ear hard. After the man begs for mercy, the bird gently nuzzles her beak against the side of his face. Wow, you two are real close. I get it. Animals can be moody sometimes. As humans, we need to be good at having patience, but also seize the right moment to create opportunities for communication. That's right. I trust she won't hurt me, and she trusts I won't hurt her. Everything else is minor. Though honestly, this one did hurt quite a bit. Chirp. I get it. I trust that Chestnut won't hurt me. So next time she ignores me again, I'll say something to make her angry. When she gets mad enough to bite me, I'll apologize. No, please don't. You don't want to get bit by an ethereal. No worries, everything else is minor. No, that's not. Chirp, chirp. Exactly, it's just a little dog. What trouble could your Chestnut possibly get into? Oh, you have no idea, my dude. You have no idea. Dejected. Hello? Good morning? Bad morning, unfortunately. Woof, woof. Woof, 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 woof. Alright, I got it. So what do you want me to do now? The cocky little dog barks loudly a few more times, mixed with some impatient sneezes. Then he lifts his head and turns around, clearly a sign he wants to leave. The girl walking him heaves a heavy sigh and turns to ask Lucia. Sorry, what were you trying to say just now? I wanted to ask how you and your dog usually get along. Oh, it's simple. He screams at me. I obey. There's something very wrong with that. Very, very wrong with that. That's your dog, right? If I don't obey, he screams, and then I obey. He always manages to cause even bigger trouble, and all I have to do is follow his bark and call. There's something very wrong with this relationship. We are a heartless tyrant with endless energy, and his poor slave. That's pretty much it. Oh. Of course, I've thought about doing something about it. Like starting a grand rebellion, grabbing him and jumping into the sea, ending it all once and for all. Whoa! Yo! Alright, let's not overreact. But then I thought, I'm not even a good swimmer. Not as much as he is. What if he swims back to shore and tricks someone else with that innocent act of his? Wouldn't I just be letting another poor soul fall victim? I mean, who says puppies aren't as fierce as ethereals? Suddenly, a strange smile creeps across the girl's face, as if remembering something exciting. But hey, humans live longer than dogs. In 10 years, when he gets old and has no energy left to bark and scream, and can't drag the whole table around the room just because he's leashed to it, he won't be able to torture me anymore. When the time comes, we'll live together in love and perfect harmony. The tyrant is clearly displeased with this and runs away screaming, probably not wanting it to trick any other poor innocent humans. The girl rushes after it without even managing to say goodbye. I would never, like... It's a good thing that I have cats. And my cats are pretty docile. They don't misbehave too much. This example doesn't seem very helpful. All I learned is maybe I could chase after Chestnut until she's all tuckered out, then stuff the pillow into her mouth? Lucia scribbles into her notebook, but ends up tearing out the whole page in the end. Grandpa walking his turtle? He has a pet turtle? What? All right.
Hey, lassie, what's up?
Hey, sir, are you taking your turtle for a walk? The composed turtle raised its head slightly, nodding gently in acknowledgement.
Oh, that's right. Old Buddy here was my grandfather's good friend.
Dang, that's an old turtle.
He passed it down to my dad, and my dad passed it down to me. Technically, I should call it... You know what? Let's not get into that.
Your grandfather's good friend? Lucia counted on her fingers, trying to figure out the generational relationship between the two elderly folks.
Many years ago, when I first got it from my dad, I was still young. Back then, I found it too lazy and slow, so I just kept it in a water tank. It seemed to know I looked down on it, so it gave me the cold shoulder too. But over these past few years, I've grown old and can't walk much anymore. It forgave me for neglecting it before, and now it's willing to keep me company when I go out to soak up some sun.
That's nice. I wish I could have a quiet moment with my dog too, but I don't think she likes getting too close to me.
Oh, take it easy, young one. When words fail us, we can still speak through actions. Simply keep communicating with them, and they'll eventually understand.
So that's how you interact with animals. I've still got a lot to learn, but I feel like Chestnut is also trying hard to get closer to me. What if in the next chapter in this game, we get a turtle as a pet? It'll just drag us down. I don't want to be slowed down by a turtle. Though she didn't accept my gift, she wasn't completely indifferent. Today was the closest she's ever gotten to me. But how do I gain her trust? How about trying to keep believing in her? So you mean even though I saw Chestnut being hostile to that investigator tonight, I still gave her the pillow so Chestnut was willing to get close because she thought I believed she was a good ethereal? This is a run-on sentence. This is grammatically problematic. This is confusing me. That makes sense. Just like what Gramps said earlier. Chestnut understood me. Yeah, sure. Chestnut was really unfriendly with him. Totally different from how I'd seen her treat others before, and how she treats both of us. I'd like to believe that Chestnut made her own judgment after observing him, though I don't know the reason. As an ethereal, Chestnut being so friendly is already a miracle that defies nature and goes against instinct. I don't want to let her down. No, as a new turtle character? Oh, you want like a turtle girl or a turtle boy? That would be interesting, but we already know what the next characters are going to be. 2.4 is going to have the robot man, the big giant robot man, whatever his name is, Banyue, and also Dialin, the girl with the black and white hair. Those are going to be next. Probably because it's her usual bedtime, Lucia seems pretty sleepy already. You want to get some rest now? All right, tonight's Hollow Bedtime Tales ends here. Even for a planned all-morninger, this has been going on way too long. I need to get out there before the Night Emissary's magic wears off. I'll come find you when there's any new developments. And all morning. Like a princess from a fairy tale who must leave when time runs out, Lucia waves goodbye, pulls up her hood, and gracefully vanishes into the crowd. All right, next chapter. Part 2. You've never needed a bedtime alarm at home. After all, Wise's reminders are more reliable than any clock. But tonight, a familiar visitor will be coming over. Lucia sent a message, but didn't really explain what's going on. I'll ask her when she gets here. I can ignore Wise's curfew and stay out late having fun again. Wise's curfew? You two are about the same age. Wise puts a curfew on you? You're both adults. What? Why are you what do you mean curfew? You're both adults. You get to do what you want to do. As promised, your midnight visitor arrives in the dead of night once again.
Belle! What happened? Don't panic. Take your time and tell me slowly.
It's the night horror. There's word in my tribe that the night horror has returned. Our old chieftain. He sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow, and no one's seen him since.
Oh.
What? Was it an accident?
Lucia falls silent for a moment, still trying to gather her thoughts.
A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the night horror. They promised they only wanted to learn more about the night horror's powers, and if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away. But for everyone's safety, the chieftain said no. Not long after, people overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly.
That sounds suspicious. Do you think those people were involved? Since they got turned down, they forced the chieftain to sleepwalk?
But they left right after they spoke with the chieftain. No one saw them return or sneak into the tribe. It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the night horror, and following the fate of all night watchers, returned to the Hollow's embrace.
Something's definitely off here.
I've been carrying the staff he gave me, and I still remember his words.
Maybe he was just literally sleepwalking, though.
Maybe all night watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the Hollow and becoming one of the ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live our lives to the fullest. So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the night horror itself, I need to know why.
Well, let's go look for him.
How
All
about
right.
a little late-night adventure?
Let's bring back
You wanna
Kaleda.
test my hammer?
Yeah, they had to replace some of the voice actors in this game. So it wasn't just Kaleda. Kaleda has a new voice. Grace has a new voice.
I only handle technical matters.
Who else? Grace, Kaleda, and that's all I remember. It was probably just those two.
Hey, don't look down on me!
But yeah, although there isn't any official word, it probably has to do with that voice actor strike that was happening, you know, earlier in the year and last year. This is the spot I was told about earlier. But this area, why does it look so familiar? You've been here before? I think so. Let me think. Here. This seems to be near a path Chestnut often takes. I've run into her I've run into her here a few times before. Weird. Is it really just a coincidence? Anyway, let's search around for any traces the chieftain might have left. How would we find the chieftain?
A crossroads. I see marks by the roadside. Let's check them out.
Unremarkable vegetation. Ah, yes, this flower looks like a flower. Thankfully, there are these plants that haven't been corrupted yet. All this fluffy, dense moss around here. It would take at least a month to grow to this thickness and height. There's no sign of broken or trampled branches on any of the plants either. And there's definitely been no one in that viney area. They're covered in tiny thorns. No way anyone will be able to get through safely. Hollow botany? You know too much. This isn't the right way. Let's go look elsewhere. I don't know how we were able to glean any information off of that. Oh, hey, footprints though. Lucia carefully examines the footprints on the ground. Hard to believe we almost missed such obvious clues. Should be this way. Are you sure it's the chieftain? Well, to be optimistic, I think these look like footprints left by members of the Night Watcher tribe searching for the chieftain after he went sleepwalking and disappeared. Besides, this area is usually deserted, yet there are multiple sets of footprints, all fresh and undisturbed by ethereals. Even if it wasn't about the chieftain, we should still check it out. Alright, we have a lead.
The ethereals seem kinda riled up today. Huh? How do you know that?
They all look the same to me.
See the glow around their cores? It's shifting fast. Much faster. About 20% quicker than usual.
Whoa, you can tell?
Here we go.
Let's see the end of this.
And I burned through so much health doing that. Wait. Okay. Just making sure there isn't a loot that I'm missing out on. What the heck is this?
It's a hater.
A hater?
You actually know this ethereal?
A hater? These are haters?
Not like that.
I'm fighting haters?
But if the chieftain had turned into an ethereal, he would be a far stronger one than this.
Go chieftain, I guess.
High-ranked ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing its muscle here, it might actually be good news for us. Gracious!
I'm not following what you just said. But if you're calling it good news, it's good news. Give it to me!
Yep. But first we need to deal with this little troublemaker. It's being a menace.
Please, be gone!
Relax. Leave it to the night emissary.
Steady now. It'll be over. I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
You will rest amidst the ice.
Oh, it's got even worse. It got even worse. What is this? What in the heck?
Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams.
As foreshadowed. Are you ready for this? This is your last page.
Just watch me! Come on, stand still! Let me beat you into the foundations! Yeah! Get lost!
Ether curse.
No escape! Shatter!
There we go. Bam. Haters are gonna hate. I had to do that. I had to make that joke. It was so easy. It has a JoJo stand. Why does the hater have a JoJo stand? Lucia walks around the area and finds a few markers, which seem to put her more at ease. I hate to break it to you, but that ethereal we just saw was definitely a hater. Yeah, I mean, it was hating all right. Why is it hating? They were all Exaltist priests before turning into ethereals. Huh? Why? From what I know, making hater requires some prep work, so to speak. It's the Exaltist exclusive cheese made with unique techniques and extra long fermentation. What? What? So you can make very specific ethereals based on, I don't know, weird experimentation? Sorry, I suddenly lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's talk about something more cheerful. The people who came to rescue the chieftain left a mark. It means something like he's all right now, and everyone's gone back. But something seems off around here. Better get out quick. Alright, that's sure some efficient mark. Sometimes Night Watchers encounter more troublesome situations in the Hollows. To let our kin know about our predicament, we've established a unique and comprehensive system of markers. The message left behind this time, it matches what I felt. You want to take a look around? Yeah, I have this faint feeling that something is making the ethereals around here restless. Look carefully, we might find something good. And I haven't seen Chestnut today. Ugh. What I mean is, since the chieftain is fine, we should continue our previous research until we get new information. If I remember correctly, there should be an ethereal around here that'd be perfect for research. Would that be Chestnut? You just want to play with Chestnut. Yep. Lucia keeps scanning the surroundings, wondering why the ethereals are acting so strangely.
No other clues nearby, huh?
What was that noise?
What was that?
Huh?
Oh! It's the dog.
Chestnut? Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you? Come on, let's follow her.
Hold on, just like that?
Let's go! We've entered the Hollow so many times, but this is the first time we've had a tour service!
She's way too happy-go-lucky about this.
Wait, watch out for ethereals! And I don't mean Chestnut.
Oh, no.
Emergency! Excuse me, coming through.
What?
Sorry, pardon me, coming through. Sorry! Whew, looks like everyone's in a rush today.
I'm liking that we're getting more comic book stills in this patch.
Weren't we supposed to be looking for clues? I think I just hit my steps for the day.
She's very energetic. We're getting a lot of good, angles here. Lots of good angles.
Chestnut, what is it you're leading me to?
Don't tell me we'll get all the way there just to find out she was chasing after a lost chew toy or something. Are we finally here?
Belle is still running out of breath after, running a few steps? What is her training at Swabian Temple for, then? What is she doing? Is she not doing her cardio? She is so out of shape.
Wait, that's... Kieran? And what's that beside him?
Before Lucia could wake Kieran, more excited ethereals come swarming in, and Chestnut seems to want to join the fight? Chestnut! I must be dreaming. So a hottie is helping us beat up other ethereals? Watch out, Chestnut, here I come. It's fighting with us? This is weird.
Pretty, right?
It takes some time to wake up Lucia's fellow Night Watcher.
Kieran? Kieran! Are you okay?
Hey, it's another goat person. It's a goat boy.
Lucia? What are you doing here?
I heard about the chieftain. I came here to see if there were any clues.
So I guess all the Night Watchers are goat Thyrans?
What about you? Did you also sleepwalk into this hollow?
I don't really remember. I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me up, I had no idea I was here.
It's pretty late. Maybe that friend of yours also dozed off.
I don't know. I saw him as a friend. But maybe he didn't see me the same way. He's always in an investigator outfit. Last time I ran into trouble in the hollow, he was the one who saved me. Lucia knows. When things go south in the hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned. It's rare for anyone to turn back for us.
What? Why? Just because you don't get attacked by ethereals, they treat you like you're some kind of freak?
Huh.
Especially when the ethereals come swarming, it really becomes apparent that we're Night Watchers. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can't tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher in a helmet doesn't look that different from a frenzied maniac or a vicious striker.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But there's something strangely funny about it, too. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at it.
In dangerous situations, people tend to turn on anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us first. And they always say things like, "You'll be fine. The ethereals won't attack you. Just hide here. We'll come back for you when we can."
But most of the time, no one comes back for us.
Damn.
That's why, after that guy saved me, I really thought he was a true friend.
I understand what you mean. But has he been acting strange lately?
Strange. Well, lately, he's been asking a lot about the night horror. And really digging into things like how we communicate with ethereals. Does that count?
Communicate with ethereals?
Yeah, he saw me trip over a beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. Didn't attack me or anything. After that, he got it into his head that Night Watchers must be able to communicate with ethereals. And has the power to calm them down. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with ethereals, isn't that your specialty, Lucia?
Caught me in the middle of drinking my coffee. Kieran points at Lucia's notebook and staff, looking confused.
You mean those ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was just an optical delusion. I layered some visual effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns, so it looks like they're there, but it's all just illusion.
I see. But what about this thing?
So she's basically a mesmer. An illusion mancer. Kieran, all confused, points at Chestnut. who is crouching quietly nearby.
Oh, that's Chestnut.
This ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe it could understand us. Wait, is it one of your illusions too?
So even other Night Watchers find this a little strange.
Ah, yes, totally. When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. But if you try to make her do something, she can be a little slow.
Lucia waves her staff at Chestnut, pretending to cast some kind of magic. Chestnut instantly starts wagging her tail and puts on a show.
This illusion isn't doing very well. I'll have to practice more later. Aw, I was gonna ask her to do something else too.
Oh, I see.
At least she gave the toy to Chestnut.
This
At long
ethereal
last.
looks insanely real. I've seen some of your illusions before, but this one... Seems like you've improved your skills again. Congrats.
I guess so. Thanks.
But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, you still can't really control ethereals. Does that mean what the guy's after? Controlling or communicating with ethereals was never actually possible in the first place?
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other ethereals to launch ambushes.
I guess so.
But this strange device here? I doubt it can pull off anything close to what Geppetto could do.
If we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment in a large area. But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme to influence ethereal behavior. If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppressing or stimulating their ether activity levels could do the trick.
As expected from our ethereal expert. Have you seen anything like that before?
No, but the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusually agitated, as if they'd been provoked by something. Do you think it could be because of this device? And don't forget the chieftain's disappearance. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate with ethereals, or to test how much they can control them?
My guess is that guy that we met earlier at the beginning of the story, the Hollow investigator.
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us? Using our ability to sleepwalk our lives? For research?
That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the night horror and research how to communicate with ethereals.
This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated during Hollow joint operations.
But it's just a theory for now. We shouldn't jump to conclusions. We need more leads, like figuring out what this strange device actually does.
Okay, I'll keep you posted on what's going on back in the tribe.
With that promise, Kieran takes his leave.
Weird little thing. Belle! Come take a look at this thing!
What thing? This thing? This device looks like some kind of ether amplifier? If I'm not mistaken, the way it channels ether is somewhat similar to my staff. Was that ethereal just now an illusion? Of course not. Those were real ethereals just now. Even more agitated than usual. Lucia glances in the direction Kieran went. Actually, my staff can indeed influence the behavior of ethereals. How? What? Since my staff can knead ether into a... What the hell was that? Graphical glitch right there. Was that visible on the stream? The hell? Like a couple of white squares that popped up on the top of the screen. That's weird, concerning. Weird. I hope it doesn't happen again. Where was I? Since my staff can knead ether into a ball, it can occasionally emit an intense light like the core of an ethereal, blinding those ethereals that still have vision. If that ethereal isn't nice to me, I'll catch it off guard and bonk it on the head. What? Just kidding. I notice you've been kinda out of it, lost in thought 1 minute, nervous and talking nonsense the next. Feeling better now? I'm talking nonsense? Let's talk about this machine first. Looks like it's what's making the ethereals around here so restless. The chieftain's sleepwalking and Kieran's blackout, they're probably connected to whatever this thing is here. But who could have done this? The person behind it all. Could they also know about this staff passed down from our ancestors? Wait, looks like more ethereals are coming. You and Lucia turn towards the source of the sound. A familiar figure comes into view. Chestnut is back, and brought along the cushion from before.
Chestnut? Wow, you like this pillow, don't ya? Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Yes, she'll come too. It's a promise then.
What?
Who will come too?
What? I did not consent.
It was nice meeting you, Chestnut.
It is acting like a normal dog. At Chestnut's enthusiastic invitation, you pet its head and tail. It's just as hard as you imagined, and you can even feel the violent ether flowing through its body. But this violent ether formed such a friendly puppy. It's truly fascinating. No wonder Lucia always wanted to find a way to coexist peacefully with ethereals. After you and Lucia spend quite a while playing with Chestnut, you reluctantly say goodbye and return to Phylum Heights. This changes everything. Dawn approaches. It's about time Lucia usually leaves, but she seems to be deep in thought about something. Lucia, what's on your mind?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff. If a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the longest in the Hollow. Or someone who's best at taking down ethereals, right? Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most ethereals is the strongest, but I don't exactly have any other qualities that stand out.
But you really know the ethereals. The staff is a relic left behind after the Night Watchers confronted the Night Horror. Giving it to the person who understands the Night Horror best totally makes sense.
That does make a lot of sense. Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. For decades, our chieftains have used it to fend off ethereals and protect our people from hollow disasters. But for me, defeating ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them. Even among the Night Watchers, some say I've strayed too far from tradition.
So she's even weird amongst her clan. Also, I thought her staff was more technological. Is this an actual, mystical item?
Right. You've always had a special interest in ethereals. I don't think I've asked before, but what made you want to study them in the first place?
Ethereals. Some are born from the Hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the Hollow.
I think she also has an interest in writing fan fiction about them.
Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the Hollow.
Weird fan fiction.
Others are quite literally the people we once knew. I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the Hollow, is there really no way to bring them back?
I don't know. We've never run into an ethereal that turned back.
If we see the Hollow as our enemy, then it's nearly invincible. No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last hollow. But if one day we could uncover all the secrets of the ethereals, or if the hollow itself could answer us, then maybe there's still a chance to bring our lost loved ones home. We can't change what's already happened, but maybe we can still move toward a future where we no longer have to live in fear of the hollow.
Maybe. But, Lucia, those are some big questions. Perhaps
Very
the old
big
chieftain
questions.
gave you that staff because he believes in your search for the truth.
Is that so?
Lucia may have said a lot of confusing things, but she doesn't seem to bother. Wait, what? But she doesn't seem too bothered herself. Grammar's a little weird here.
Well, there's no way the two of us can figure everything out just by thinking. Let's not stress ourselves out. Phew. So much has happened tonight. I'm exhausted. I should head home and get some rest. But I'm sure we can find out more about the chieftain and Kieran. Once I hear something new, I'll let you know.
Maybe it's because both the chieftain and Kieran are safe. Lucia hums a cheerful tune as she walks away. It's hard to believe I've actually touched an ethereal, a living ethereal, moving, and it let me pet it of its own volition. Lucia's so amazing. This is so exciting. What kind of adventure will she take me on next? But I'm just feeling a bit sleepy. If I head back now, I should make it in time to eat the breakfast Wise bought, right? I'll sleep after eating. I don't know if it's a good idea to sleep immediately after eating, though. I think that's bad for you, but I don't know. What do I know? While wandering around Phylum Heights, you run into Yidhari. Now this is a rare visitor. Hello, Yidhari. Lucia said she had something super amazing to tell us tonight. So, she asked us all to meet her at Mystic Wares. But before she could say a word after rushing here, she got some message from someone called Kieran and just left right away. Yuzuha and the others were also completely confused, but since their families were waiting, they headed back home. Though I think you might know what's really going on? I do. What else did she say? Well, if you know about it, then I can rest easy. Lucia says she and Chestnut are waiting for you and wants you to meet them at this spot. Yidhari handed over a page with notes, clearly hastily written and torn from Lucia's notebook. I'm on it. Let's wait until you get back. Then you can tell me what really happened. Whatever she ditched us for had better be worth it, or else she's going to have to treat us to Yimcha Sin at the very least. Ooh, you sound kind of like Yuzuha when you said that. I can't hide anything from you. We'll wait outside the hollow for you to bring Lucia back. But who is Chestnut? A dog.
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
Just a dog.
You want to test my hammer?
Actually, would it be better
Hey,
to
don't
put
look
trigger?
down on me.
Let me see.
I've got your back.
Oh no, squatter attack. That doesn't work.
I am the Eye of Obel.
You want to test my hammer?
Really is just Coletta. Coletta or probably Yixuan, but oops.
How about a little late night?
Hey, don't look. Yeah, you know it's good.
Or Monoto. Look, our little guide is in position. Woof woof. You're so smart. No matter how many times I look at it, this whole thing feels so weird. Belle, what are you muttering about? Nothing. Just talking to myself. We're deep in Lemnian Hollow now. Even I've never been here before. I've never been here before. If that investigator really is hiding here, plotting something, I wonder how Kieran managed to track him down. Never mind that for now. The terrain around here is pretty tricky, so stick close to me. and our guy, Chestnut.
Whimper. I don't know how to make a chestnut dog sound like a dog. I can't do dog noises.
Chestnut seems particularly excited. Seems like she was pretty happy with that hollow adventure last time.
Let's just follow Chestnut. Whether it's the suspicious investigator we saw earlier, or... Chestnut should remember their scent.
Hold on.
She has the makings of a rescue dog. You should totally train her.
Chestnut left a claw mark here, next to some scattered documents. Not bad. Chestnut's markings really help. To be honest, if someone can spot these claw marks, they probably wouldn't miss these documents either. Oh, I get it. Lucia's trying positive reinforcement dog training. Wait, what's written here? It's about Chestnut. From a reliable source, a smaller than average hottie, usually active in time-sworn hills area. After repeated observation, it can be confirmed that the target displays affection and almost no hostility towards non-ethereal beings. It appears that communication with the target is possible. Chosen as the research subject, the capture plan is as follows. The document is vague, but it's almost certain that they're all about Chestnut. Heck, some parts even mention Lucia. Just as I thought, that person was after Chestnut from the very beginning. We need to find them quickly. And what does reliable source mean? Could someone be feeding them information about Chestnut? I mean, I totally get it, why they would be researching this creature in the first place, because this is very abnormal.
Careful. This attack is gonna be tricky.
And knowing why this one is docile towards non-ethereals would be super helpful towards, like, their hollow investigations or whatever. You could probably find something out. Something that could save lives, perhaps.
There's chambers! It's a surprise attack! Double hand strike! Reverse shockwave!
A broken phone. That's a flip phone. People still use those? A phone that was left behind in a hurry, damaged, but not fatally. What the? Should we check it out? Lucia immediately turns the phone on. So she does know how to use electronics. I mean, it's a flip phone. Kind of ancient technology, right? Thank you for your referral. Our collaboration has been going quite well. However, allow me to bring the news of that hottie to that gentleman. I'll be seeing you next time. Oh, no, even if we have the chance to meet again, you likely won't recognize me anymore. So, farewell. What does that mean? Perhaps we'll find an ethereal? You mean the guy who accused us of siding with ethereals might have already turned into an ethereal? You mean the guy who accused us of siding with ethereals might have... What? Are you okay? It's not your fault. No, it's not that. I was just thinking, if we'd save him in time, wouldn't it be fun to see the face of that person who was so eager to say their final farewell? The progression of this conversation is a little awkward and weird. A little all over the place. How did we go from, like, listening to that message and then knowing immediately that the person turned into an ethereal? Chestnut seems to have torn open a briefcase here. The thing inside likely also belongs to the investigator. I'm not sure what happened, but that person, or ethereal, must be nearby. Right there.
Yeah, you were You're right, Lucia. He's close.
Sorry. I'll have to send you back to the hollow.
Crush him!
How am I missing?
He's down! The hunt begins! Have a taste!
Get behind me, Lucia. Don't worry, one swing will do. Everything's already written. Now, little cuties, crush them!
Ugh. I feel like there's an endless stream of ethereals heading this way.
Well, now there is.
Yep. They know exactly what they're after. If this keeps up, we're toast. We need to take out the amplifier now.
We got it.
Well. The device is broken.
Traitor!
Guess you'll have to pay me back for that, huh?
It's you.
It was him all along?
As expected, from one of my own.
I thought it was the investigator. Or probably both of them, actually. But I didn't expect this guy.
So much for being close to the ethereals. When it's time to strike, you don't even flinch, do you?
Kieran?
Oh, did I surprise you? Honestly, I was more surprised by you and the old man.
You mean the chieftain? He sleepwalked into the hollow because of you?
He let him in there?
Yeah. I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the Night Horror's attention. But nope. He's swallowed by Lemnian Hollow just like anyone else.
Why are you doing this?
Why are you doing
Because
this?
he was just a coward, standing in the way.
What does that mean? Did he just want to usurp him? Did he want to become the next
A
chieftain?
few days ago, some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the spot. When I confronted him about it, he acted like he was some righteous hero and told me off like I was some kind of traitor. You are a hypocrite, just like him. No wonder he gave this staff to you.
I think he's just jealous. You're jealous of our, special, awesome staff.
You call us hypocrites.
You wouldn't be saying that if you got the staff
You'll do whatever
instead.
it takes to get what you want, even if it means hurting others.
Whatever it takes. After years of glorified legends, everyone forgets. The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals to begin with.
Morning, Itchmug. How's it going?
The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals? What do you mean?
Well. Lucia didn't tell you? There's another version of how the Night Watchers came to be. Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could control other ethereals. The entire tribe went after it, hoping to defeat it and seize its power. But when the Night Horror unleashed its final surge of energy, half the tribe turned into ethereals on the spot. The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow was because they sacrificed their own kin.
Oh, what? Hold on. Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could control other ethereals. The entire tribe went after it, hoping to defeat it and seize its power. Unleashed its final surge of energy, half the tribe turned into ethereals on the spot. The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow was because they sacrificed their own kin.
That's just another ancient rumor.
Oh.
Stop lying to yourself. Do you really believe you can strike a deal with the ethereals and not pay the price?
Stop twisting the facts. Even if that story is true, it's got nothing to do with what's happening now. What exactly are you trying to say?
I need a vacation, so I took next Monday off, and Thursday is a national holiday, so it's gonna be a 4-day off, no work. Ooh, hold on. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Isn't that 5 days? Oh, unless you work Fridays. I don't know. Oh, Tuesday. Sorry. Okay, so you got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That still sounds like 5 days to me, unless you work on Fridays.
We've spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just because the ethereals don't attack us, those who live in the city see us as freaks.
Either way, awesome.
We're invisible.
Maybe
We
now,
don't matter.
maybe now you can catch up with some of the, the mountain of games that you're playing now.
When disaster hits, whether it's in the city or in the hollows, we're always the ones they abandon first. Back when New Eridu was founded, public security declared all survivors had been safely relocated to New Eridu.
Hola, hermano. Yo, how's it going? How do I say your name? Well, hello. How's it going?
And us? We were still running for our lives. Caught between companion hollows, stumbling over the bodies of our own kin, crying as we counted who didn't make it. Tell me, did anyone come for us? Lucia, don't you want to change our lives for the better?
Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the cost of our people's lives.
Who are you waiting for to come and uphold justice? Being seen as kin by the ethereals, walking freely through the hollows. This is the Night Horror's blessing! We should use this gift to earn power, to gain recognition. Isn't that what we deserve?
This guy sounds crazy. Very insane. My English is not very good, sorry. Oh, all good. Yeah, unfortunately, my Spanish isn't good either. You know what the funny thing is? I'm Mexican. I'm Hispanic. In fact, I was born in Mexico. Mexican American. But I forgot how to speak Spanish by the time I turned 5 years old. So now I'm just speaking English. I know a little bit of Spanish. I know like hola, ¿Dónde están? Oh man, see, yeah, I'm really bad at Spanish. I'm so bad. I'm like the worst Hispanic person ever.
If it means a better future for
I don't know Spanish.
Then what do a few sacrifices matter?
But the price you're paying for that future, is it really your so-called gift? Or is it the lives of your own kin? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive? A stamp of approval from New Eridu? Or something else?
Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties. It's nothing compared to what we gave up when we first fought the Night Horror. Besides, after the early trials, I finally found better test subjects and stronger allies to back me. Everything's going smoothly now.
That was a weird audio glitch.
Better test subjects? Are you talking about me?
Lucia, you're so full of yourself. Though I too used to think you were some kind of prodigy, summoning ethereals out of thin air.
Do you recommend me to take out Zhu Yuan M6 without her weapon? Wait, what?
But now, you're just a coward with a fancy stick, putting on cheap tricks, hiding behind research, while running away from your fate!
Not sure if I understand the question, but if you love playing Zhu Yuan, then who am I to stop you?
I couldn't care less whether you live or die.
What is it you're after? Chestnut or the staff?
Obviously both.
That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still have the nerve to ask for it? Chestnut is my friend. She is a free ethereal.
A free ethereal.
I will not let you take her away.
Technically, all ethereals are free. By the way, how do you like Chestnut? How do I like Chestnut? Chestnut is an ethereal, but it seems to be friendly, so I guess I'm okay with it. It's not exactly cute, but I mean, if Lucia's happy, then I am happy.
Oh, save the speech. I've heard it all before. The night horror is watching over the conflicts, gifts from your dreams. But you've never even dreamed of the night horror. You are just making up stories to hide the fact that it never chose you. The only reason you stumbled upon this rare hottie in the first place was because I slipped up. And I'm here to fix that. It's time things go back on track now.
You treat our people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornets. I don't believe a word you say, and I won't let you hurt anyone else just to feed your ambition.
You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you destroyed earlier was my only backup plan, did you? Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my research generously. They've even thrown in a little extra firepower.
Wait, not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my research generously. The Exaltists?
So hand them over. Your magic stick. The gullible little ethereal you tricked. And you, my new test subject. If you surrender now, maybe I'll even spare you from getting torn up too badly before I put you to use.
Don't give up the magic stick. Oh! A robot? A robot? Wait, what?
Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams. Thanatos Storm, Dullahan Strike.
Ha! Don't blink! You'll miss me bashing you into the ground! Come on, try harder!
Is this song what I think it is?
Ether burst! No escape!
Is this the, her EP? It's the song without the lyrics.
And circle around. So that was just a warm-up.
Wanna play a game?
Even without lyrics, this song is quite the bop.
The hunt begins!
You hit a dead end. Echo.
Leave! Be gone!
The next page is the ending. This is your last page.
Yup! Stand still! Let me beat you into the foundations! Yeah! Ether burst! Have a taste!
Shatter! The ending's already written.
Yeah. The name of the night
This should
emissary!
do it.
The ether's getting bigger here!
As foreshadowed. rest amidst the ice.
This should do it. There we go.
Chestnut, watch out!
Chestnut! Oh. Chestnut's
So,
fine.
looks like the staff didn't make you stronger. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors!
Chestnut. I will never give the staff to you. Instead of using it to hurt people or treating it as a bargaining chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the hollows! Go! Little Hottie!
What? They don't look like the normal illusions. They look more realistic like
They aren't
Chestnut.
illusions. They're real ethereals?
Yeah.
You're a monster!
See? The hollow has answered my call.
She's an ethereal mancer.
You freak!
Maybe. But if you were really blessed by the night horror, how'd you end up being defeated by a freak and a little hot tea?
Yeah, get good, kid.
I underestimated you.
No. What you underestimated was what you kept talking about. The gift. You always saw our abilities in the Hollow as some kind of superior gift. And you see the city people as enemies who abandon us. And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the Hollow and chose their machine instead.
I was only borrowing their power.
Most people see ethereals as enemies. But when you try to exploit their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it?
True.
When you spoke so passionately about our tribe's place in the world, I thought you understood that.
Are you
He got it
defending
twisted.
the ethereals now?
Whoa! That is a wild take. And for the record, Lucia never stood by when ethereals were hurting people.
You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge. I see it as a way to understand the world.
That's true. It's not like she lets the ethereals hurt people.
I want to learn about ethereals because the Hollow is their home. They're born there. They exist there. And they return there. I want to learn from them.
It's weird that how she views ethereals as if they are separate living entities. To me, I see ethereals as like a cancer, like some weird otherworldly alternate dimension cancer virus that infects people.
Not because you also want to find the night horror?
Like imagine a person like Lucia being interested in the ethereals like she is, but instead of ethereals, they're like zombies, right?
That's only part of it.
Ethereals are like zombies.
I want to find it, to speak with it, to try and fix the situation we're in. But that doesn't mean I'll stop trying to understand the other ethereals along the way.
Chestnut lets out an annoyed sneeze from the side. What about Chestnut?
Wait, what about Chestnut? There's still so much we haven't figured out about her.
Chestnut, I might never be able to fully understand you. This is probably goodbye for us.
The sneezing stops abruptly, replaced by soft, eager whimpering.
You never said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they already know about Chestnut, don't they?
That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring back an ethereal that could talk to humans. He's very interested. So, make your choice, Lucia. Stay with her, wait for them to find her, and watch as she's dissected, destroyed? Or let her go deeper into the Hollow and never see her again.
No need for threats. I know what you mean.
Why don't we find the guy that, you know, is partnering with him and just beat them up?
People like us.
That's a third option.
Strange. Sometimes invisible to others. If we don't live among our own, it's nearly impossible to find someone else who's just as special. A real friend. Thankfully, I met my friends. Friends with genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion.
Sounds familiar. Who said that again? Wait, wasn't that what Karen said? The way to get puppies to like you?
Let's not bring that up. She's on a roll, Belle. Come on. She's trying to sound cool.
Friends. You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up, then leaves you unread all day until finally replying right before bed?
You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up and they leave you on railroad? This guy has like some beef, some skeletons in his closet. That's why he's like such a jerk, because he's just taking it out on people. This is just teenage angst or something. This is so silly. We got a Judas.
Hey, are you night blind or just stuck in your own little bubble? I'm Lucia's
Oh
friend, and
my
I'm
God.
standing right here. I stayed up way past my bedtime to be here. Don't act like I'm invisible.
Friends. It's nice to have those.
See? Staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time.
Oh man.
We
How's
live
it going,
in
by the way?
different moments, but that doesn't keep me and my friends apart. Now, before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, Chestnut, and hand you over to public security, I've got one last question. That ether amplifier of yours, what are its side effects?
What?
Right before I summoned the brave little hotties, I felt a strange power surge through me. In this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that. But what's the price?
You think that machine summoned those hotties? It's impossible. You destroyed that thing completely. And as your tribesman, I didn't feel anything unusual. Maybe it's time you face it. You're just something that can't be explained. You're a...
Look, I understand that you're out of options and brain cells.
Yeah.
But can we please stop with that word already?
Freak! Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait, she said it? She
It's
said
like
it.
something only angsty teenagers would say.
Exactly.
Hear it one too many times, and it feels like getting brushed by Sordidus's tentacles.
I don't know what that is, but I bet it's an ethereal.
Anyway, I'm taking you to public security. Our tribe isn't some lawless land. Now, it's time to say goodbye.
Reluctantly, Chestnut turns to face Lucia. Chestnut is exhausted from the battle, but somehow she's made her way back to the small pillow Lucia gave her. They lock eyes, both alive, both relieved, and neither ready to say goodbye. This is about to get sad. Oh, now they're just making this sad. They're making this sad.
He's right. You'll be freer and safer if you stay away from me. Head for the
Like Old
deepest
Yeller.
part of the hollow, as far as you can go. Be wary of humans the way they're wary of
Lassie.
you.
I don't know.
Don't hurt them. If we're lucky, maybe we'll meet again. Good girl, Chestnut. Go on. I will never forget you.
Lucia watches as the little ethereal trots off with the pillow in its mouth. That gentle, puppy-like hottie feels like a dream, as if it never existed in this time and space at all.
I already miss you.
But deep within the hollow, a strange creation awakens once more. After an adventure that defies all instincts and the natural order, it returns to its body. This was a fruitful journey, returning with a name and gift given by a new friend. Now it returns to watching the Night Watchers who gained powers from it. Lucia said she needs to deal with Kieran first and will be back in a bit. So sleepy. Let's take a break. Belle has been, staying up way past, her usual bedtime for a few days in a row. Her sleep schedule is going to be so, all kinds of messed up, thanks to Lucia. So much has happened. Wonder how Chestnut is doing. Will you ever see her again? After taking a short break, you are woken up by your phone's notification sound. Sure enough, it is a message from Lucia. What's happening? Well, there she is. Belle, you're finally here. Are you all done?
I borrowed a vacant house from Monato so Kieran could stay there. The chieftain said someone will come pick him up, an officer who's familiar with our tribe's affairs. That investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person.
Yeah.
But Kieran still has to take responsibility.
Great. I'm glad things have settled down.
So I guess he's just going to be tried by his tribesmen.
Isn't there still something we haven't figured out?
It'll be their justice that he has to deal with.
Yeah, we still don't know anything about Kieran's ally. There might still be someone out there waiting to take advantage of the Night Watchers. It's unsettling.
Unsettling? That doesn't sound like you, Lucia. But either way, you're going to keep up with your research, right?
Of course. Even if I won't be seeing Chestnut as often anymore. And I can't upload our videos or tell the world there's an ethereal in the hollow who can actually communicate with humans.
Because they'll come hunting it down.
Chestnut gave me the courage to keep going. I've made some real progress this time.
Progress? Oh, you mean the staff, right? It really came through this time.
I just noticed that she has, weird hieroglyphs or, I don't know, patterns inside the lining of her hoodie.
Yeah! You see, I don't know how it happened, but just now, through the staff, it felt like the Hollow responded to me.
Like magical recipes or something.
The Hollow said, "Let there be little hotties to help Lucia." And boom! They appeared! And helped me take down that big guy! All in all, I think it's something very, very memorable. And it's got tons of research potential. You see, if the Hollow really let me communicate with little hotties, then maybe I could talk to the Night Horror too?
I still don't know about this night horror. How it can, talk to you in dreams.
If you really could talk to the Night Horror, what would you ask?
If I ever got the chance, I'd ask, why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes ethereal see us as kin? Can our dreams stop leading us to madness and turning us into ethereals?
This is all actually very interesting because, we haven't run into any ethereals that are intelligent. Not really. Not, in a way where they can communicate with us. Would be interesting to see if the main story heads in that direction. I would prefer it to head in that direction instead of, the whole Exaltist storyline, because I don't find the Exaltists all that interesting at the moment.
But I want more than asking questions. I have bigger ambitions.
I'd rather find out more about the ethereals themselves, their behavior, and the mysteries of the Hollow.
Maybe someday, everyone could hear the Hollow respond, just like the first Night Watchers did. Maybe we could even communicate with it, so we won't have to live like nomads.
Wow, that answer is a long way off. But I think if anyone can reach it, it's you, Lucia.
Yeah. There's still so much left to learn. Time for a break. And then the journey continues.
To deal with Kieran, Lucia had to return to the Night Watcher tribe and hadn't been in touch for several days. After going to bed early for a few days straight, you're actually starting to miss the feeling of staying up late. A few days later, at Swavian Temple, late at night. Belle, ever since you came to Yunque Summit and started following the same strict routine as our senior disciples, I haven't seen you stay up this late for so many nights. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't tell me. You and Lucia made plans to become Night Watchers together? Wise, your jokes are so lame. That's crazy. Why would you think that? I'm just doom scrolling on my phone. That's all it is. Really? Oh, right. Monato seems to be waiting for you in the outer courtyard. Go take a look. When you get back, we'll talk about what's been happening lately. And make sure you get to bed early tonight. You're not my mom. Or pops. Alright, Monato, what do you want? Proxy! Lucia seems down lately. Yuzuha and the others think you might know what's up. Actually, we've seen her posts. Is she still sad about parting ways with that ethereal puppy? It's possible. Where is she? I just saw her at Fluffy. Let's go over now.
Although Lucia's always going on and on, like, we gotta be friends with ethereals. We can never quite follow her train of thought.
That's normal.
But as her human friends, everyone really likes her.
She's very
Plus,
quirky.
She's always so cheerful.
Yeah. Charming.
So what's been weighing on her lately?
Oh, miss, I remember you. Would you mind if I asked a few quick follow-up questions?
Oh, you mean the sturdy little pillow I bought here?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Thank you so much. So, did your puppy like it?
Yeah, she loved it.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. Next question is, how's the wear and tear?
Pretty worn out now.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We'll keep improving the pillow's material. But the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers. If we make it any sturdier, I'm worried some smaller pups might hurt their teeth chewing on it.
Her pup's not normal.
Chestnut is, well, a big girl. For most dogs, the material is already strong enough, I think.
All right, noted. And one last question. Has your pup shown any discomfort from the filler scent?
Not at all. She's quite a strong pup. Loves running around with that little pillow in her mouth.
Wonderful. Thank you for shopping with us. We appreciate the feedback.
Lucia, are you done talking?
Karen falls silent, staring at the tall, slightly intimidating canine Thyron standing before her.
Huh? What's with that look? What were you guys talking about just now?
I forgot what kind of animal Thyron Karen is. Is she also a dog? After a whirlwind of explanations, you finally convince Karen the toy wasn't meant for Monato. She thought the toy was for Monato. Come on. That is like slightly racist, isn't it? I mean, in their world, it kind of would be. That's so... Because he's a dog, Thyron. Oh, man. Karen apologizes 6 times for the misunderstanding, then brings out the store's most popular dog treats and insists Lucia take them. But not for Monato, right?
Next time, don't call hotties. puppies.
All right.
Canine Thyrans aren't puppies either.
Oh boy.
Yup. Fierce canine Thyran or bulky hottie. Either way, not your average little pup.
Monato glares helplessly at his friends.
All right, all right. Back on topic.
Congrats, Lucia. Your post is blowing up. At first I thought it was because everyone was suddenly interested in debating why Trinocs have such pointy heads.
Don't mention it. I put so much effort into my serious, well-thought-out research posts. But everyone just wants Chestnut's adventure stories. Some even asked when Chestnut will dive through the fissure into Hollow Zero, punch the Hornets, kick Nineveh, and reach the peak of ethereal life.
Lucia, we all know you miss Chestnut, but
But a Hattie's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch hornets, and its back legs can't really—
That's not...
wait. This is what you've been stressing over?
Well, not exactly.
To be fair, it coming from Karen makes it sound like it's almost normal for Thyrans to have pet sturdy toys. Maybe? Yeah, probably. Maybe it's okay if another Thyran says it.
Actually, Belle,
From
there's
Thyran to
something else I
Thyran.
wanted to talk to you about. Things are mostly settled now. Kieran's been turned over to public security.
Another audio glitch.
But when I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue why I was able to summon an actual Hati using just the staff and a notebook. If it wasn't just the staff, then maybe the little Hatis appeared because the night horror was watching me again. Or was it because of Chestnut? Do you think the night horror might not be an ethereal at all?
That's a thought.
I trust your judgment. But aside from ethereals, the only other beings we've seen born from the Hollow are the sacrifices, right? The night horror doesn't seem like one of them. Then what could it be?
Well, how long has this night horror been around? The sacrifices haven't been around for that long.
It gave the Night Watchers the traits that make ethereals mistake us for kin. It can enter our dreams and lead us into the Hollows. It even foreshadowed my farewell with Chestnut. It has to be something far more mysterious, some deeper creation of the Hollow itself. But I still know far too little about the Hollows. Like you said, the answers might be a long way off. At least I can restart the research I put on hold. So, who's coming with me into the Hollow to see if an Avaris actually bonks its horn when it rolls over?
Man, I didn't even know these ethereals had names. I'm learning so many names. You already promised Wise you'd sleep early today. Let's leave such night outings for next time. Lucia isn't disappointed. She happily waves to you and leaves, scribbling away on her little book. In the night sky of the unknown and on this dreamless journey, there are plenty more truths regarding the Hollows, waiting to be discovered by this Thyran girl full of curiosity. And it's over. It's done. Damn. That was shorter than I thought. That was like 2 hours. They've been 3 hours lately. Well, up until now. This was a short and sweet. Special. Hero's Journal. New stages available. Oh, these things. I never really pay attention to the story of these. I always skip through them. I can play a little longer, I suppose. I was planning to stream for 3 hours anyway. I'll probably skip through all this, because it's normally not really engaging or important story. These are normally just little trial missions for all the characters involved. What is Belle doing in her normal default outfit? It's not the one I gave you. Can I skip this entirely? No, I can't. She's a cool character. I really like Lucia. And she's been pretty useful too. Although she really only is useful with Rupture characters. But I suppose that's why they paired Monito with her in this banner. Number 2. Wait, I have to select a buff? There we go. Wait a minute. Esme. What is Esme? Esme is a Spook Shack Bang Boo. Do I have Esme already? I do. Oh, okay, I already have Esme. Esme must have been like in 2.1. I managed to get her after all, and it didn't take a fortune. Oh, how many pulls did you end up spending or using? I know how to play her.
It's showtime!
Watch and learn.
Freaking lightning strike! Yeah! Third hoyoverse! Slumber in the mist.
Nowhere to run. Burn. I'm going all in.
Damn.
The name of the night, emissary! Wanna play a game?
Perfect chance.
There we go. He may be a 4-star character, but he's actually somewhat pretty decent. Like, decent fun. He's more fun than a lot of the other, like, male 5-star characters. At least, to me, he is. I think he's more fun than Hugo. Monito looks so weird when he's just staring into space like that. I know it's because like he's just a lot taller than Lucia, but it just makes me think like, what is he thinking? What is going on in his head? What is he looking at? What is he thinking about? He feels a bit like Lighter. Gotta time his attacks a bit, because you stand in place for a bit and just get hit as you charge. Kind of like, what's her name? Soldier as well. Because she's also a timing-based character. You have to time her button presses along with the the impact of her attacks. Although I think Minato is more fun than Soldier. Ooh, now we're playing Yidhari. Okay. I'll definitely pull Yidhari as well whenever her banner comes up. And then I'm saving for Dialin. And then I'm also saving for Ye Shunguang. Soldier needs timing, but not charging. She's a bit more mobile. Yeah, true. Lighter's a lot of fun too. The lower Yidhari's HP, the higher damage she deals. Hold that to perform that. Consume, press B. Okay, gotcha.
It's showtime!
A little reward. Here we go. The ending's already written.
Pretty, right?
Yeah. Don't worry. One
He's
swing
blocking
will
my
do.
attacks.
You will rest amidst the ice. Where are you going? The ending's already written. Relax. My aim is true.
There we go. I think Lighter, Minato, and Caesar might be a good combo. Caesar provides shields, so the two can stand and take some hits to do damage. We'll have to try it though, if it actually works. You would have to swap to Caesar to shield them, right? It's not like she has aftershock protection or off-field protection. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't have Caesar. So I've already forgotten what her deal is. I know she's just a defense agent with some defensive capabilities. I'm also happy that we have a new support character that is worth replacing Astra Yao for. Astra Yao has been very dominant in the support space for quite a while. Only thing is that Lucia only works for Rupture agents. She is the better support for Ruptures than Astra Yao is. Let's go with this one.
As foreshadowed, this is your last page. Here we go. You will rest amidst the ice.
Oh, this one again. It's the hater. Haters are gonna hate.
The story's far from over. Perfect timing.
Ow! Hater!
Thanatos Storm!
Stop hating!
Relax. My aim is true.
Strawberries!
Whoa!
Bring on the fireworks! Faithful companions! Heed my call! Wanna play a game?
A little reward. The ending's already written. Let's see you handle this.
Holy!
Reverse shockwave! Pretty, right?
Heal, 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 heal. Holy, oh my god, oh my god.
The ending's already written.
I can't use my charge attacks because these guys hit like a truck.
Explosive opening! Slumber in the mist.
Persona!
Thanatos Storm!
Now, little cuties, crush them!
Damn, that hater. This enemy is probably my favorite right now. Harder to take down, but not to a point of frustration. Yeah, they need to do more. More enemies like this. And we do have some of those, you know, challenging enemies here and there in Season 2. Like that one earlier in, I want to say 2.1, the Screamer, that one ethereal boss that screeches like a banshee. That one was pretty cool too. Nice to have enemies that are not completely brain dead. All right, next one. It's not like Zenless Zone Zero has had, you know, completely brainless enemies anyway. We've had plenty of those in Season 1 too. It's just things kind of slow down towards the end of Season 1. And Season 2, kind of like a roller coaster. We'll have like some really exciting enemies and boss fights, and then sometimes we won't. It really depends. I'm confused why 2.3's boss is the weekly boss instead of that boss we fought in 2.2. The one that, like, what's her name? The lady that was... she was one of the Exaltists. Anyway, her boss fight, she summons in, you know, ethereal illusions. That was really cool. That should have been a weekly boss. But we got Lucia's dad instead.
It's showtime!
Yeah. Are you ready for this?
Starlight shine, break the dawn!
This is your last page.
Pretty, right?
Whoa, 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 yo, yo, yo!
Dullahan strike! Reverse shockwave!
handle those echoes in the deep. Now, little cuties, crush them! The ending's already written.
Vision Lightning Strike! Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams!
Relax. My aim is true.
Then, an explosive opening! Starlight shine, break the dawn!
Where you go? Is that the last one? No, there's one more. What do you think of the story she says? I haven't been paying attention. Whoa, 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 what was that? Whoa. Was I disconnecting? I seem alright. Well, I completed the entirety of her agent mission and her special thing. So that's done. I can probably do a little bit of the Yidhari event that's been going on right now. Although I'm not gonna stream the entirety of that thing. I've already begun it off stream. Yidhari's having weird nightmares, and basically we have to like use VR technology to dive into her nightmares and dreams to see if we can save her. That's basically the gist of her story here. But the gameplay is like very bare bones, turn-based RPG stuff that's not super interesting to do in the long term. So that's why I'm doing it off stream. Oh, she very eepy. She very, very eepy. Interesting that they make the chair invisible when you put the camera angle like this. I think they know their audience quite well. Let's see, where am I? Combat 4? I think? Combat 4. Yeah, you collect these robots or whatever, dream Pokemon, I guess, and use them to battle.
The big one's here. It's about time.
Oh, now we're talking.
This is actually stuff that I normally play with my single-player JRPGs. They're just a little more robust.
Go on the attack.
Feeling much better now.
Master the ethereals, and you master the timing. Try this move. Strike at once. Just like that! You okay?
Try this on for size.
They're just small fry.
I didn't think the gameplay would be like that. I didn't start this event yet. Interesting. Yeah, this is the event gameplay. It's fine. It's okay. This is the sort of stuff that I have played before in other games, like kind of like Neptunia, I guess. This is like Neptunia gameplay.
You've got some fight in you, you little punks.
Sorry, Captain. I've heard of you, and I know you're a good man. I truly didn't want to clash with you. I'm actually paying attention to the story. I'm not skipping it. But, again, like, I'm doing most of this off-stream in my own time, little by little.
Morgan, we're in trouble. We're under attack. I've already been knocked down flat, and now you come to warn me? Don't you think that's a little late?
Huh? No, I mean that tough guy hauling the cargo. Not sure if he got corrupted or what, but he suddenly lost it and went berserk, taking out more than a dozen of our guys. So Yidhari's subconscious is still trying to stop our investigation.
I just came through, and a bunch of our guys were already knocked out on the dock.
Hey boss, you got hurt too. I get it, you stepped in first to stop him from losing it.
Sorry boss, we messed up big time.
We should explain first.
No time to explain. That guy's already tearing up the storage. Oh no, my cargo and papers. If the dock goes down, those shipping records will be fish food. We've got to take care of this mess fast.
Come on, we need to stop it now. What in the... What? We're just gonna ignore this? Train, muscles, forge, spirit. This is weird. The Exaltists?
Why are these jerks here? Are they the ones behind all this?
Jerks?
We're just here keeping watch for Boss Morgan. That's why we got into a fight with you. We didn't mean no harm.
That's right, we run a licensed fitness studio here in Eridu, the Muscle Club. What is that?
Feels like Yidhari mistook the Exaltists for gym trainers, trying to sell memberships.
Oh, so they're not a fitness group? I ran into them in the Hollow once and honestly thought they were gym trainers. I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but let me take a moment to share our incredible method for strengthening both mind and body, heavy weight training. See? That's exactly the same as those pushy gym membership pitches. This is her dream world, so this is probably just her overactive, wild imagination.
Hari, if you run into weirdos like that in the Hollow again, just smash them with your hammer.
Yeah. Alright, I think we're good. Let's move on. Let's move on. I like the Bamboo Tower defense events. Those were alright. I think my favorite events in Season 2 so far were the beach events, where you're like racing and the shooting gallery. I had the most fun with those.
Help! Somebody help! Are you alright? We're here to help. Where's that big guy? Thank heavens, he's just on the other side of the dock in the warehouse area. Our bros here can't hold out much longer. Wait a second, where did you kids come from? And can you even handle him?
Don't worry, I'll take care of him in the blink of an eye. With my Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's loud. That's loud.
Feeling much better now.
Oh, now we're talking. Just like that. You okay? Easy peasy. They're looking worn out. Keep it up.
No, none of that.
Master the ethereals, and you master the timing.
Bro, what is this audio mixing? My apologies to anyone listening. Holy moly, that was bad. That was really bad. Okay, I gotta like lower it to like 50%. You know what? I'm probably just gonna do the rest of this event off stream because the audio mixing seems to be really bad in this event. Really, really bad. Things are incredibly loud. What? There we go. Now it's only peeking into the yellow.
It's the power of perfect timing.
It's so weird because I thought that they fixed things, but things were only fixed during the main story mission. I didn't have any issues there. I wonder why that is. I wonder why their audio mixing is so inconsistent. Bro. It's still loud? Not like peeking into the red loud, but it's still loud, and I lowered it by 50%. That is insane. Oop. That's not gonna work.
Strike at once.
There we go. I think during moments like this, we're fine. There we go.
Thanks for helping out with the dock crisis, but business is business. I'm not handing over any shipping intel to a bunch of corporate spies.
You're as hard-headed as the rocks in the outer ring. We helped you out of a huge mess, so why won't you trust us?
Sorry, but this concerns the livelihood of hundreds of our brothers. I can't just hand it over to you.
Wait, corporate spies? Oh, I get it now. No wonder they wanted to help us out. You have never gotten it right. You four, the Zoo Quartet. The Zoo Quartet? The Zoo Quartet? Bro, that's racist. That's probably racist. Disguised yourselves as insiders, stirring up chaos at the docks, then pretending to help us, so that you could steal our shipping papers. I'm really speechless. Still trying to deny it? Don't worry, boss. If they want our shipping papers, they'll have to face my fists first. And to think I sincerely invited that canine tyrant to help join us. In the end, I put my trust in the wrong person. What's with you people? Why does everything always have to be settled with fists? Sorry, looking at it now, I guess I was being a bit stereotypical about them. Any brothers still on their feet? Grab your weapons. It's time to protect Boss Morgan. Are we fighting again? Grandpa Goo suddenly rushed in and shouted for both sides to stop the fight.
Everyone stop fighting! Stop! It's all a big misunderstanding. Captain, this is Yidhari, the daughter of the Murphy family. And these are her friends.
Murphy's daughter? Well, that makes her one of us. But I still don't understand. Why are you trying to steal Darkwater Research Center's shipping schedule?
They just want to go there and give Hari's mom, Angel, a birthday surprise.
Huh? After all these fights and everyone getting beat up, it's all just for a birthday? You should have said that earlier.
So, if we had said it earlier, would you have just told us?
Absolutely not! Stuff like shipping routes and client info isn't something we just hand out. Kids, in our line of work, we say protect client privacy like it's your browsing history. Grandpa Goo, you better get them out of here.
Wait, whoa, hold on, no, wait. I gotta read that again. What? In our line of work, we say protect client privacy like it's your browsing history. Protect client privacy like it's your browsing history. That's actually pretty good. That's a really good policy. It's just so funny.
Morgan, what are you doing? Have you forgotten how the Murphy family helped us before? This young girl only has one wish.
Especially if it's a Gooner browsing history.
Why'd you have to bring that up? Anyway, the last ship to Darkwater, the Angel, is about to depart. Goo, make sure you double-check the tickets and verify the passenger information. No ticket, no boarding. You'd better get moving.
The Angel. The Angel.
Wait, did someone see your browsing history? I mean, don't worry, Captain.
Captain Morgan leaves after he spoke. Yidhari's expression changes slightly. Following her gaze, a merchant ship's engine begins to rumble, seemingly about to depart.
Belle, the system just detected that a new memory has been triggered. Do you want to take a look?
Gooner or really weird stuff. I search up sometimes really weird shit because of fiction stuff. Of fictions. Understandable. Whoa! Hold on. That's her mom? Whoa! She has octopus hair. Interesting. She has octopus tails, but her mother has the tentacles on her hair.
Sure, let's take a look.
It's a memory of Port Elpis. Yidhari's parents are standing on the Angel, their faces filled with conflict and sorrow.
I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do. Little Hari is such an intelligent child.
Wait, is that her father? This guy also has, like, weird tentacle stuff going on in his hair.
I think we might have to give up. Seeing Yidhari like this breaks my heart. I can't do this anymore.
Dear, giving up can be a solution too. We deserve a better life.
The Angel sets sail, and Yidhari's parents slowly faded from sight. The memory ended there. Everyone stood still, at a loss for words.
Wait, something doesn't add up. Give up on what?
Give up on raising Yidhari?
I think I might know what's going on.
Let's call Yidhari over to discuss then. She's over there chatting with Grandpa Goo.
No, we can't. We need to reach a consensus first. Some truths may be too hard for her to handle. It's like piecing together a broken puzzle. Without having the right sequence, these memory shards are just meaningless details.
Right. The order of when the memories occurred is important. Let me think. The first thing that happened should be...
Hold on. Playback.
The order of when the memories occurred is important. Let me think. The first thing that happened should be... No, Pompey saving Yidhari was the last thing. Yeah, Pompey from the gang from the desert ended up saving Yidhari at some point. I think the first thing that happened was Yidhari's parents treated her for ether corruption?
Yidhari's parents treated her for ether corruption, but the results were not promising. Her mother was very upset about it.
But she was being treated for ether corruption, so she must have entered the Hollow first. That doesn't seem like the earliest memory.
Oh.
Maybe we should think it over again.
So maybe it was Pompey saving her?
It probably started when Yidhari accidentally wandered into the Hollow. Thankfully, she was saved by Pompey.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, okay.
In terms of the order,
I was
it all
wrong.
seems to have started because she got sick in the Outer Ring Hollow. The next memory that happened should be...
Then she got treated.
Yidhari's parents treated her for ether corruption, but the results were not good. Her mother was very upset about it.
Yeah. Ether corruption is a complicated condition, so it's no surprise that it was hard to treat. But the next thing must be...
The last memory, the one we just collected, shows that Yidhari's parents tried everything, but when nothing worked, they chose to leave her behind and boarded the ship?
Wait. Isn't there another memory about preparing a birthday gift for her mom?
I think it was probably right when she wanted to give her mom a birthday gift at Port Elpis that she overheard her parents talking about giving up.
The order of the memories is as follows. Yidhari accidentally entered the Hollow and got corrupted. Her parents tried everything to treat her, but it remained ineffective. Then, on her mother's birthday, Hari's parents chose to leave her behind and sailed away, never coming back. Meanwhile, Yidhari kept waiting, still hoping to celebrate her mom's birthday.
Yes. This is the truth I fear Yidhari can't accept. The past she's been desperately searching for is the harsh reality of being abandoned.
That sucks. Being abandoned by her parents.
But no matter how severe her ether corruption was, they shouldn't have abandoned her. And do we really have to tell Yidhari the truth? Even I don't think I could handle that.
Man, her parents suck.
I feel like we can't hide it forever. Sooner or later, Yidhari will figure it out. Besides, there might have been something else going on back then. Anyway, let's talk to her first.
We got the Yidhari story quest right here. It's just annoying that they time gate this content. Would have loved to binge it in one go. And without the, turn-based gameplay stuff.
Take this ticket and get
This should have been a
going.
normal story
Didn't
mission.
Captain Morgan say that anyone without a ticket can't board the ship?
Thank you. Wait, this is one ticket.
What's the matter? That's all I can get for you. Your friends will have to stay here for now.
The boat ticket.
Yidhari! We're back! Sorry, Grandpa Goo, but we need to talk to her alone. I hope that's alright with you.
No problem, no problem. You kiddos have kiddo stuff to discuss. I understand.
Yeah, we want to talk about Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Roblox. We love Minecraft.
Yidhari, there's something I'm not sure whether I should tell you.
There will probably be a proper agent mission. Nah, I don't think anytime soon. I think we're only getting one for Lucia and that's it. Yidhari's just got her event mission here.
I already know.
If they do end up giving her a agent mission, it'll probably be like way later.
I had a feeling that whatever we can figure out, you'd figure it out too.
Actually, I've always known.
Oh.
I just wasn't ready to admit it.
Whoa! God, that scared the heck out of me. That scared me. I was not expecting that sound. Yeah, thank you for the follow over on YouTube if you're watching, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Although sometimes I think that my alerts for the follows over on YouTube are probably just people in general subscribing to the YouTube channel, not necessarily because they're watching the stream. I wonder if I should just mute those alerts or not.
Just stay calm. We'll come up with a way to locate your parents.
Yeah, they might be living somewhere peacefully. Let's wake up first, and then we'll go find them together, okay?
Oh, startling.
It seems there's some misunderstanding with your parents, but it can be resolved. Look at you now. You're healthy and strong, aren't you?
No, you don't understand. It's all my fault.
It's all right. Don't blame yourself. How could this possibly be on you?
You don't understand. It was impossible from the very start. I was never going to see them again.
Belle, Yidhari's condition isn't good. Her emotions are fluctuating wildly, and the stability of the dream has dropped significantly.
Oh.
We don't want to hurt her, but the truth is just too painful.
This is bad. Her dream stability has fallen below the safe level, and I may no longer be able to sync her brainwave signals.
Wake up, Belle. Let me face this nightmare on my own.
Wait, Yidhari.
We gotta
just
exit the
calm
Matrix.
Down. We'll find a way to fix this.
It's not working, Belle. Dr. Lydia says we have to wake you all up, or you might suffer mental damage.
Wait, not yet.
Goodbye, everyone.
Don't pull the plug.
Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Wait.
Too late. The connection to Yidhari's dream was severed, and everyone was pulled back into reality. We're back in the real world. Trying to talk to Lucia. There we go. Wait, don't interrupt. We're not done talking yet. I have to reconnect. Lucia, Belle, calm down. I know it hurts, but Yidhari's dream is already sealed. Belle. No, you don't understand. Yidhari ended up like this because we tried to tell her the truth. But going into her dream like this would mean intruding on a mind that's already fragile. If she collapses again, none of you will be able to get out. But does that mean Yidhari has to remain unconscious like this? Sorry, but you're all mentally drained. I can't let you take risks like this in your condition. Why don't we take a walk and get some fresh air? Sorry, Monato. I need some time alone. You and Belle should go together. Let's go, Belle. We could both use some fresh air to clear our heads. Let's go talk to Monato outside the echo chamber. It's called the echo chamber? Uh-huh. I didn't think you'd actually come. Why? What's on your mind? You know, Proxy, I never really felt like I belonged at school. That's why I joined the Spook Shack, hoping to find something meaningful to do. But who would have thought? By some twist of fate, we kept finding more and more like-minded friends. Alice, Lucia, and Yidhari all joined our crew. Lucia's always talking about dragging us off to remote hollows to chase after night horror legends. Of course, we worry about her just as much as we do about Yuzuha. Whenever that happened, Yidhari would reassure us. Don't worry, I'll guide you through every path ahead. Who would have thought, with her trapped in her own dream, we'd be so helpless to do anything? Well, we'll find a way. Yeah, we'll find a way somehow. sorry for going on like this, but no matter how painful the truth is, I want to face it with her. I'll be there too. Yeah, no matter what, we have to bring Yidhari out of this dream. Come to think of it, we've been out here for a while. Let's go back and see how Lucia's doing. Lucia, how are you doing?
We're back, everyone.
Lucia, how is Yidhari's condition?
What's wrong, Lucia?
Everyone, I think I've discovered something incredible. Do you remember the ticket Grandpa Goo gave to Yidhari when we left the dream? While I was sorting through her things just now, this identical ticket fell out of her old belongings.
Lucia pulls out a ticket for the Angel from Port Elpis to Darkwater Research Center. The boarding slip was torn off, leaving just a stub, clearly indicating that it had been used.
Hold on. If Hari's parents were the ones who took the ship and left her behind alone, then why does she have a ticket?
Maybe she wasn't abandoned.
Could it be that she also went to Darkwater Research Center?
Yeah, and the ticket has clearly been used. It seems like there's only one possible explanation.
I'm getting confused. What exactly happened?
Given the situation, I guess we'll have to ask Grandpa Goo what happened.
Let's meet at Port Elpis tomorrow. I feel like we're missing something.
The real Grandpa Goo? Or the VR dream? Let me see. Oops, wrong one. That's the wrong one too. Where am I going? Oh, am I caught up? I can't go any further. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, like I said, time-gated content. Let me double check my journals, my schedule. That's it. That's an old one. All right, that's all I'm able to do. I gotta wait a couple of days before I can continue this event. But I'm gonna finish it on my own time. Because the gameplay is like, whatever, it's fine. It's not something that I would do in the long term. I would rather do this little by little. So I won't be streaming the rest of it. So I suppose that's going to be the end of the stream tonight because I don't have any further plans. I'm just going to chill out, maybe relax and watch some anime. But I'll be back by Wednesday. Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to be playing and streaming some Tales of Berseria, continuing my playthrough of that game. No stream on Monday and Tuesday. I'm taking both Monday and Tuesday off. Wednesday will be Berseria, Thursday will be Guild Wars, Friday will be BPSR, and the next Sunday will be also Berseria. In a couple of weeks, no, not a couple of weeks, next week, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Duet Night Abyss comes out? Let me double check the... Yeah. Duet Night Abyss comes out in just a little over a week on the 28th. So I'll definitely be streaming that on the 28th. I'll be checking that game out. Rest well. I have a time for a short nap now. Get some good rest as well. Thanks for hanging out. All right, that's it. I will catch you all later. Thanks for stopping on by. Stay safe.